In this demonstration, I'll show you how to solve inequalities involving absolute values. This is part 2 of the series. When solving equations or inequalities that involve absolute value, the following 3 principles will be useful. In this specific video, we'll be focusing on the third principle, which says that if a is greater than 0, then the absolute of x is greater than a if and only if x is greater than a, or if x is less than negative a. Let's start with question 1. Question 1 asks, solve the absolute of 3x minus 2 is greater than 7 for x. Just like in the previous video, you'll be required to solve 2 separate parts corresponding to 2 different cases. In this case, the first part will be 3x minus 2 is greater than 7, and the second case will be 3x minus 2 is less than negative 7. So let's go ahead and solve for x in each situation. We'll treat this as an equal sign. We'll bring this over. We end up with 7 plus 2, 3x on the left side. Therefore, x is equal to 9 divided by 3, which is 3. X must be greater than 3. And in this case, we'll bring this 2 over, treating this like an equal sign. Negative 7 plus 2, 3x on the left side. Negative 7 plus 2 is negative 5. Therefore, negative 5 divided by 3 is equal to x, or x must be less than negative 5 over 3. And the way we write out our final answer is that x can be between 3 and infinity, or x must be between negative infinity and negative 5 over 3. Now let's move on to question 2. Question 2 asks us to solve the absolute of 2x minus 3 is greater than 9 for x. Once again, we have to break this down into 2 parts. The first part is 2x minus 3 is greater than 9, and 2x minus 3 is less than negative 9. Let's solve for x in both situations. If we move this over, we end up with 9 plus 3, which is 12, divided by 2 is 6. So x must be greater than 6. And on this case, we bring this over. Negative 9 plus 3 is negative 6, divided by 2 is negative 3. X must be less than negative 3. We write out our final answer as either this and this, or 6 and positive infinity and negative infinity to negative 3. So there you have it. 2 examples on how to solve inequalities involving absolute values where the absolute of x is greater than a. If you found this tutorial helpful, please support our channel by subscribing or by liking this video. If you have any further questions, you may visit our website at studyforce.com. We are an online service for students seeking free homework help. See you soon.